What's up, ladies and gents? I think it's mostly gents here, but if you're a lady here, welcome to the family. This society is weird as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're watching stuff like this, if you're thinking things like this, you probably already are kind of aware of this, but truly, like, we're told to live life in reverse. What do I mean by that? We're told that we should get into debt, that we should party like there's no tomorrow, that we should just live for the moment. Don't worry about the future, it's gonna take care of itself. Just live for the moment, bro. All you have is right now, man. Just live for the moment, bro. Just take it moment by moment, bro. And what we soon realize is that when we live for the moment, when we live for the now, when we live for the present, when we live for the fuck. my fucking camera. Wait, my phone just fell. This one is my op. This one is my op, bro. Bro, that's actually messed up. What the hell? That's so random. Alright, let's hope it doesn't happen again. But where was I? Seriously, like, our society tells us to just live for the moment. Oh, don't worry about tomorrow, bro. It's gonna take care of itself. Definitely gonna take care of itself. But, like, when you live like this, then your life becomes terrible. Because it turns out that living for the present, living for the now, that's like one of the worst life strategies for just overall happiness, right? Because again, like, the reason why we do self-improvement, the reason why we do this stuff in the first place, is because it makes us happier in the long run. Like, we do realize that, right? Like, it just so happens that, like, improving your life and building yourself and becoming a better man, it just happens to also make you happy. But, like, if it didn't make you happy, then we probably wouldn't even be doing this in the first place. Just, like, truly, if it was that, like, unfulfilling, if it was that much of a grind, and at a certain point, it's like, all right, maybe these things are nice to have, but if it's so horribly detrimental to you, do I really want it? But luckily, in our case, it's not like that. It's actually the complete opposite. When you live for the future, when you live for your future self, when you live not for the moment, but for tomorrow, your life gets so much better. Because now you aren't drinking 10 shots on a Friday night. Now you're actually going to bed early. Maybe if you still want to go to that party, you can just, like, go sober or something. But do we see how when we have this future facing orientation rather than this present or almost past facing orientation, since again, if there's a moment, if there's a new moment every moment, and if we live for this moment, then it immediately becomes past. You see how, like, when we are living for the moment, it's almost as if we're living for the immediate past. You want to completely reverse that and instead change your orientation to the future. Because once you start living for the future, then you start thinking months, years ahead. Where do I want to be? What habits do I need to adopt so that when I look at myself 2 years in the future, I'm proud of what I see? I'm not even just talking about the gym or the body. I'm talking about what habits, what, like, mental attitudes do I now want to adopt? What frames of mind do I want to adopt? What businesses do I want to start? You need to start facing and start thinking about your future. Because chances are, it's not even chances are, if you hate your life right now, it's because your old self made horrible decisions for your future self. In that present moment, your old self was enjoying it. When you eat, like, that candy bar or something, oh, it tastes great in the present moment. And you get fat in the future. Like, if you hate your life right now, it's because you've had a consistent track pattern of living in the moment, of living for your present, or basically your recent past self. When you love your life, it's because you've been living for your future. When you love your life in the future, it's because you have become that future self that you worked for. When when I've been in the gym for like 6 months in a row or something, and I look at my physique at the end of that 6 months, I'm happy. But do you see how there's a 6 month time here? There's a 6 month delay. Like, I have then become that future self. And so I have now reaped the rewards of my past self. You don't want it in reverse, because that's one of the worst feelings in the world. When, oh, now my future self, now his life sucks. Oh wait, my future self is going to be me in a little bit. You don't want to be regretting your past self's decisions. You want to be so grateful for your past self, for the fact that they sacrificed, what would have immediately been pleasurable for them to give you the life, to give you the level, to give you whatever it may be that you now have in your future. You have to get this framework as like a live and die by the code type thing inside of your head. Because if you don't, then you will continually you will self-sabotage. You'll continually sabotage your future self because you're too consumed and too enamored by the present moment. Like the present moment, oh, live in the moment, just do it, have fun, That's like almost clickbait. And if like, every time you click on clickbait, you get disappointed. Maybe there's like the rare time where like clicking on clickbait was like actually really fun, and like maybe you actually learned something from it. But like 99% of the time, clickbait is trash. That's why people hate it, because it's clickbait. Don't get clickbaited by the present moment. Don't get clickbaited by, oh, I'm gonna have fun right now. Oh, but it's so fun. I'm living in the moment. You need to be able to avoid the clickbait. You need to be like, okay, even though this seems really fun, even though this seems really enjoyable right now, I'm just not going to click on it. And instead, I'm going to save that for my future self. I'm going to instead work for my future self. I am instead going to make my future self proud. I'm instead going to make my future self's life better. Because once you start doing that, especially over a consistent long period of time, the beauty of this is that your future self will eventually catch up to you. And so you can still be adding on to your future self while simultaneously reaping the rewards of your prior self's work for your future self. I know that sounds confusing, but if you have 0 to 3, by the time you're at 1.5, you're going to be enjoying like the fruits of the labor between the 0 and the 0.5. Like, it's not like there's no rewards at all until you get to 3. There are rewards along the way, and that just keeps on happening and keeps on compounding as you keep on progressing and as you keep on just staying to the path of working for your future self. So again, don't think of it as like, I'm never going to see this reward until like 3 or 6 or a year later or something. That's not how it works. You are getting wins, you're getting positive things, you're getting like contentment, you're getting fulfillment, you're getting higher levels in life along the way. It's not like a binary, oh, at 0 months I was 0, at 6 months I'm at 100. No, because you're moving from 0 to 100 along that 6-month journey. So at like month 4, you may be at like 75 or something. You see how you're still gaining benefits, even though it's just slightly delayed this time. So that's the beauty of working for your future self, because you almost still get that instant gratification in a weird way. It's just delayed. I guess I've never thought about it that way, but truly, like, you still get the instant gratification. It's just slightly delayed. But once you get over that delay period, it just keeps on accumulating, and so now you're almost having just regular instant gratification. But you're still building, you're still improving. So you have to adopt this framework if you really want to get here. There's just no other alternative. If you are constant. Hey, yo, my shit is gonna be fucked up by the end of this video. It dropped again. Seriously, you have to adopt this framework if you want to get anywhere in life. You just have to. If you're getting clickbaited by the present moment, having fun, no, let's have fun, guys. You're just not gonna get anywhere. It's just like a fact, bro. So that's it for this video. If you want to get swole, if you want to get jacked, if you want to get the body that you've always wanted, click down in the description below. I have a link that'll take you to my page where I have literally every single thing that you need to know to get the body that you've always wanted. You can skip all the steps, you can skip all the trying to learn the machines, trying to get familiar with the gym, trying to make your own routine. I literally spell out every single thing that you need to know in order to absolutely crush the gym. There's no BS, no weird routines you have to do. It's simple, to the point, incredibly detailed. I want it to be so that if the internet turned off tomorrow and all you had was my guide, you could absolutely crush the gym for the rest of your life. So click the link down below if you're interested in that. That's it for this video. I truly wanted to make this video because it's good to have specifics on what to do, but you also need the theory part sometimes. You need the framework, you need the mental kind of mapping of how life works sometimes. Because until you get that, until you actually get that like fully, really like deep into your soul, you're just not going to fully understand, you're not going to fully be able to orient your life to kind of success. So that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. The only way is up. Peace.